Welcome to Financial Alley, one stop for all your business needs. Today's topic is corporate tax in UAE, part 2. I have posted the link for part 1 in the description box. I request you to kindly check the link for part 1. In this video, part 2, we would explain the objectives of corporate tax in UAE, scope of corporate tax rule for free zone companies, exemptions from corporate tax, incomes not included in corporate tax, and tax credit. Let's see the topic in detail. What are the objectives of corporate tax? By introducing corporate tax, the UAE aims to cement its position as a leading global hub for business and investment, and to accelerate its development and transformation to achieve its strategic objectives. Next is to reaffirm its commitment to meeting international standards for tax transparency and preventing harmful tax practices. Let's see what are the scope of corporate tax in UAE. The United Arab Emirates have implemented a federal tax structure that applies to all enterprises and commercial activities throughout the Emirates. Let's look at the scope of corporate taxation given below. 1. All businesses and individuals conducting business activities under a commercial license in the UAE is expected to pay corporate tax. 2. Foreign entities and individuals. They only fall if they conduct a trade or business in the UAE in an ongoing or regular manner. Then they fall under the scope of corporate tax. 3. All banking operations come under the scope of corporate tax. 4. Businesses engaged in real estate management, construction, development, agency, and brokerage activities. Next, let's see what are the law for free zone companies. The UAE corporate tax regime will continue to honor the corporate tax incentive currently being offered to free zone business that comply with all regulatory requirements and that do not conduct business setup in the UAE's mainland. Let's go for the exemptions from corporate tax. The businesses that are engaged in the extraction of natural resources are exempted from corporate tax as these businesses will remain subject to current emirate level corporate taxation. Next exemption is for the dividends and the capital gains that are earned by a UAE business from its qualifying shareholdings will also be exempt from corporate tax. Next exemption is for qualifying intra-group transactions, and reorganizations will not be subject to corporate tax provided the necessary conditions are met. Next is corporate tax will not apply for the following: an individual's earnings, salary, and other employment income, whether received from the public or the private sector, will not be subject to corporate tax. Corporate tax will not apply to the interest and other income earned by an individual from bank deposits or saving schemes. A foreign investor's income that is earned from dividends, capital gain, interest, royalties, and other investment returns will not apply for corporate tax. The corporate tax will not apply for investments in real estate by individuals in their personal capacity. Next is tax credit. Let's see what is tax credit. To avoid double taxation, the UAE corporate tax regime will allow a credit for the tax paid in a foreign jurisdiction against the UAE corporate tax liability on the foreign sourced income that has not been otherwise exempted. This is known as foreign tax credit. Let's see the law for foreign tax credit. Will foreign corporate tax paid on UAE taxable income be recognized under the UAE corporate tax regime? Foreign corporate tax paid on UAE taxable income will be allowed as a tax credit against the UAE corporate tax liability. Next is, what is the authority for corporate tax? Federal Tax Authority will be responsible for the administration, collection, and reinforcement of corporate tax. FDA will soon provide more references and guides about corporate tax and information on how to register and file return on its website. With this, the video is over. Thank you. Subscribe our channel for more business help videos. I've posted the link for part 1 of corporate tax in UAE in the description box. I request you to kindly go check the link for part 1. Thank you.